Alright guys, well, welcome back to the channel. We are currently, um, you know what? I currently have no idea what I'm doing. Well, yeah, I do sort of, kind of, maybe. First of all, I need to run over here. So I did the excavation work here. Now I have to put up a crane. So we'll go ahead and set this up. Alright, so now we just need to go get our need to go get our, oh, there it is. We need to go pick some stuff up. I can't remember what it is, but we need to go pick some stuff up. All right. So that's our crane set up. We've also got to put some foundation in here, I think. Something like that. All right. Let's see. We're doing a holiday house, apparently. So yeah, we did all the excavation. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember. That's not it. That's it. All right. I have to go get materials, so we're gonna pop over here. Hello, Miss Desmay. How you doing? Hope you've been having a good day. Let's see. I need to go get my vehicle out of here. I have a fair bit of money in the bank at the moment. What do I have? I have that and that. So I think this is in perfect condition, so we'll take that out. And wait, no. And then we'll take that out. And then it's somewhere over here, right? Where's my trader? Where's my trader? Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, I appreciate that. So, we got the little kitty whopper. And we're going to go hook up. We have 2 pallets of wood, 2 pallets of rebar mesh that we need, and a pallet of concrete formwork. Oh joy. Trying to remember. Oops, this one. Nope, back. I think it's, what? Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. Yeah, there we go. Hmm. Yeah, I just can't remember the coupling thing. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Just wasn't back far enough, apparently. Alright, so, now we have to go get supplies. I should probably tell myself that's the supply store there. Set the marker. These guys are going to take 10 forevers to turn, so that's fine. I don't want to go that way. It's been pretty good. Had a few things I had to get done. Today has been, we didn't get any rain yet. They're calling for rain later tonight. more thunderstorms apparently. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, it's been pretty good. I did remember to eat before I came on here, so that was probably a really, really good idea on my part, I think. I am debating on this. I think I don't know how to get the auto load to work, so I'm just gonna park this here, and then we're gonna jump out, and then we have to go and get our supplies. Now, the construction materials that we need at the moment are up in the left-hand corner. However, if you have found that if you filter it for the job, you can get that, 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 and all 11 of those at the same time. And then you just load them on, and then you kind of put them over, let's see, purchase those, cost 28,000 or whatever it was. Then I can put them all onto my truck. Still think this dude runs funny. I can put them all on my truck, and then I can take them off and put them into the... I'll show you. Anyway, let's see here. So if we do that, see if I can actually hit this where I want it to go. A little bit more. Come on, dude, you can do it. No, 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 apparently not. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Let's see here. All right, not the best, but you know, it's alright. It's fine. I don't know. I'd probably be better off going off and finding. I don't know. I might be better off actually going off and getting my. I think maybe I'd actually be better off going off and getting the forklift to do this. I don't know. Like the forklift is kind of cool. Well, probably shouldn't hit that truck. That would be bad. So let's see if we can make this do what I want it to do. Not quite. Well, darn it. It is not wanting to cooperate with me, or my fat fingers aren't wanting to do what it's supposed to do or something. Hi, Kay. Kayala. Good day. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. See if we can make this fit somewhere up in here. Come on, you can do it. You can. No, apparently not. No, you can't. Oh, me. All right. So I think I've come to the conclusion that I should probably go and get the forklift, because this is a fair bit of stuff to be putting on here. See if we can pull that in a little bit more and try to get it to show over this way. Uh-huh. Yep. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Just not having any luck here. But it is kind of amusing. Unfortunately, not right now. I'm just doing a single player. I'm trying to kind of figure the game out. But once I get to preparing multiplayer, we might be able to see that. We're going to add people in to do multiplayer at some point in the future. Let's put that there. And then we'll pop out. I think we're going to run over here and see about grabbing a forklift. I do appreciate the offer, but yeah, I just don't do that at the moment. I am still learning. Whoop, I just need one, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so I still don't know how to make the forks on this thing spread. That's a little rude. If I was in Farming Simulator, geez, this would be easy. But yeah, apparently we're not going to make it as easy as Farming Simulator. All right, let's see. We'll bend that down. Okay, and then let's grab some of these, I think. Wait. Sure, we'll do that. Sure. Okay. The sad bit is that I'm not going to be able to get really close on the other side unless I move some of that. Oopsies. Cool. Excellent. No, I want to go backwards. Thank you. So apparently we're not going, I don't know. We'll have to test that. I wonder if you can stack these. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Can we detach? Sure. Thank you. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess that works. But I don't think I can set it up the way I want it to. Hmm. I think what we're going to have to do is I think we're going to have to get really, really close. And then we'll drop it down. And then we'll put that one there. And then we'll pull back out of there. No, I want it up. Thank you. Thank you. Whoop. And then, let's see here. What is, oh, well, yeah, it kind of helps if I actually put it down a little bit further. What is, what, uh-oh, hang on a minute. Now, what seems to be the problem here? Boy, it really just didn't want to back up at all, did it? Let's put that one there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump out real good. Just stop. Yep, thank you. Let's run over here. Because I'm not going to have a forklift on the other end. So, let's see. We will grab... Let's see if we can get this to go the way I want it to. Pretty close. Pretty close. That's close. Yep. That'll work. Now, I wonder if we move this back. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. I don't know. Kind of easier to do it this way than it is the other way, huh? It's just those first two little stacky thingies were a little iffy. I think I should probably try to get all the wooden pieces on first. Oh, those are big ones. Excellent. No. Yep, there's where we want it, right there. Thank you. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and grab that one. Alright, so these... I don't know if I've got a lot of room to work with here. Now, these can go back here, I guess? How far back can I put them? Yeah, they're gonna have to come forward. And let's have a quick look. See, there's 3 more of those. I might be able to fit it all on here. Let's see. See if we can get it up right against there. Maybe move it just a tad over. It really just does not want to go in the middle at all. Like, at all. Like, I'd really love to put those pieces dead center of the flatbed, but for some reason it just doesn't want to cooperate at all about that. Which I kind of find weird. But you know what? It is what it is. See, normally you should be able to put, like, if you look, this thing should be wide enough that you can put 3 stacks across with this wood, but it just doesn't seem to want to do that for some reason. All right, let's see if we can stack one more on the top back there. Can we do that? Would it level? It will let us. Oh, okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack those 3 high back there. And then no, we want that one. Thank you. Well, for now, we're going to put this one. I think we'll put this one. I want it. Drag it back, please. Thank you. And we'll put this one there. Evening, Mr. Ghosty. How are you this evening, sir? Hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Probably didn't need to put that one on the very back. No, probably not. Let's see here. Yeah, Mr. Casey, hope you and your family are doing well, sir. I am just here doing silly stuff, as you can tell. Attempting to get my crane driving skills better. Alright, so let's not put that there. Let's move it to the other side. That'll work. And then this one should fit right in that little spot I left for it. Should be the operative word here. Look, close enough for government work. Let's reset that. Let's go into drive mode. Turn some headlights on. I guess I should go over here and go put the forklift back since I really didn't use it that much. Just gonna say I'm not real fond of this forklift. Not fond at all. Okay, so now I need to go. Is that a UFO with the lights on it over there? I don't know. Anyway, maybe it's just a big light. I don't know. So let's see here. Now our location that we need to go to is there. So we're going to mark that. That's a lot of straw, Mr. Ghost. Not even going to be lying about that. That is a lot of straw. Lots of straw. Are you making TMR? Or are you just prepping for something? Or, I mean, I don't know. That's a lot of straw, man. I'm telling you, that looks like the UFO we dumped up in the hills or something right there. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool too. All right, let's go. And apparently I'm building a holiday house for some reason that, um, is that another place that I get to build something right there? Apparently so. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that'll be my next job site. Okay, so the holiday house is here on the corner, and we, being the ultra smart, um, forward-thinking people that we are, I am going to attempt to see if I can put this where I want to put it. We're going to back this puppy right up in here. If I have to, I will, I should be fully inside that. Yep, cool. Then we're going to go here, do that off, jump out. Um, I am going to have to move some of that. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Okay, so I need, I think I need these two. Yep, those two, and then I need one of the bigger ones, I think. I'm going to drop that puppy right up in. Whoopsies, missed it. That was silly of me. Alright, let's go grab and. Whoa. That did not go the way I planned it. Let's shoot this back the other way. Alright, now we need the two out the back. The concrete formwork's what I'm going to need after these two pieces of rebar. Be really cool if you could pull more than one thing at a time with this. Because, I mean, wouldn't that be the way you want it to set it up? This is working out a lot better than I thought it actually would. You know, if I had been smart, I would have double checked what I was actually going to, like, need. and would have put it on the back. But funnily enough, even without doing that, I actually did that. Does that make sense? Because I didn't actually check to see what I would need to pull off. I knew I needed the rebar. I didn't actually, you know, I mean, maybe I don't know. That was more clever than I thought it was. But yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to go get some stuff from somewhere at some point in the near future. And I probably should unload the truck. That's what I probably should do. Because now I got to pour the slab foundation. I got to pour the walls. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to wait on that for the moment. We're just going to put this here. So I have to pour slab foundation in the walls. So, okay. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to the vehicle dealer. And you know what? I might as well go ahead and buy this pump slash concrete truck. I mean, I have $800,000. So, because I think every time we do a house, we're going to need it anyway. So I think it's basically going to be a situation where we might as well buy it, you know. Something that we're going to be using over and over and over again because we've got more housing contracts to do. So I think it might be a wise idea just to buy the bloody thing. Let's see here. Let's go have a look, seeing how much these things cost. So let's see. All right, so let's go to the filter. Yeah, so how much is that? That's 180,000. Hey, Miss Mama Bear, how you doing, sweetheart? How's your day been? How's your week been? How's your weekend going so far? How's Papa Bear doing? I think we're going to get this one because I kind of like this one. I mean, we do have, well, no, we don't actually. Wait, that is a, yeah, I don't like that one. That one looks weird. So we're going to get we're going to get this one. Yeah, I think this is it. All right, so we're going to purchase that right now. Bought and paid for. We'll do something about the color and all that later, but okay. Let's turn some headlights on. Yep, cool. And let's go ahead and mark that spot right there. And then we're going to go over here and pour some concrete. Now, I know that there is a place that we can go and fill this thing with concrete. But here's what I discovered. Okay. So I'm going to show you right now. Here's what I discovered. It was kind of cool. You go here, you can actually fill this puppy up for $21,875 right here. Like literally right on the spot. You don't have to go down there. You can literally fill it up right here. And me personally, I'm down for that. You know what I'm saying? That really does save me having to go all the way down there, fill it up, come all the way back up here, etc. and so on. Glad to hear y'all are doing okay there, Miss Mama Bear. Always happy to hear it. Okay. So now I need to go here and figure out a spot where I can actually pour out some concrete. Will I be able to, you know what? Let's go all the way over. I actually, you can do it through the menu. I saw that, Miss Mama Bear. I saw it pop up on my feed, and then I got called away to do some stuff, and then I came back and it wasn't on my feed anymore. So I'm gonna go have to look that up because it looked like you had like a golf cart or something sitting beside your Minecraft world thing there, and I was like, wait, when did we get Minecraft or golf carts in Minecraft? Because that's, I mean, I'll go ahead and admit that's kind of cool. All right, so Miss Dust Bunny, if you look here, like, let me move this around a little bit. If you look right here, I can empty this and get credit for it, but I've got a full drum. But normally, if you don't have a full drum, this will say purchase, and you can actually purchase to fill the drum on your truck. So yeah. All right, now I need to get the. All right, so yeah, let me move that out of the way real quick. I bet, I bet. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to change the mode on it. And then we need to lift this up. Oh, it's ATV. Nice. Very nice. All right, now we can extend this out. I don't know if we're going to have enough room. That's always the pain when you do this. We might have enough that we can fill this from here. Let's see if we can't move that down a little bit. Then we're going to need to go here. And we're going to have to put pouring on. And then we're going to have to put that on. Right, so that's kind of filled that area up right there. So let's pouring off. And then we'll move it over here. And I'm going to lift it back up. And then we'll go back pouring on. No, come on, Phil. Phil, you're painted. Ugh. That is just so disheartening. Let's see. We'll lift up. We'll turn that off for the moment. And then we'll, wait. We'll lift this up. And then we'll move this back like so. And then we'll do that. And then can we move this over that way, please? Alright, now, alright, the construction machine is empty. So I've got two little spots that I have to fill up right there. So let's go into reset. And then let's go into drive mode. I think it's saying that I think we've already done the 100% on that one. So let's go into drive mode here. Oh, okay, cool, Miss Mama B. I am sure that the foreman would be out here reaming me a new one for driving all across this area here. But guess what? He's not here. I'm the only one out here, so it's fine. It's perfectly fine. We're about to find out how well these. I need like 8-wheel drive here. Come on, let's go. There you go. Let's get in here. Let's flip back to that mode. See how we go. Oh, okay. Support legs are blocked. Got it. Let's see. Well, that's not nice. Alright, can we do this? Will the support legs be blocked there? Let's find out. Nope. Excellent. Alright, now See where that says fill up, Miss Dust Bunny? You can actually fill up while you're on site. So apparently I've asked someone to come out here and fill me up and, all that nifty stuff. So I'm not saying that's exactly how it would work, but, it could work that way. Maybe. Alright, let's see here. Alright, let's start off with that and then go to that. Whoop, nope. Turn that off. Turn that off. Reset it. In drive mode. Now we still have plenty of concrete left in the truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to just drive it out of the marked areas. And we should now have another form to pour. Thank you. Oh, don't hit the, yep, don't hit the truck, dude. Come on. It's your own truck. Don't hit your own truck. Be a bit rude. Alright, so we should be able to mark this right about here, I think. Alright, now let's go back into change mode. Yep, we do have enough room to do that. Let's wait for that for just a second. Let's get this out. Now, let me look at this for a second. So that'll do that, that'll do that, do that. Okay. So this should prove interesting. Alright, so... Okay. No, I didn't want that. Come on. Drop it back out. Drop it back out. Thank you. There we go. That is off. So let's reset. And then, oh, we got more slabs to pour. Of course we do. Oh, wow. Race, nice, nice. Okay, so let's see here. I have to pour that slab and that slab. Okay. Congrats to your youngest. What was I doing? Oh my God. Oh yeah. Never mind. I know what I was doing. Never mind. I'm, where's the 6? I know that. I know that. Racing game. Yes, I know that game. I have actually played Forza, not Forza 6, but I have played Forza, many many moons ago. But yeah, all right. Now let's pour, pour. That's supposed to be off. Thank you. I'm almost empty. Yeah, I remember playing that many moons ago, like it's like one of the beginning Forzas. It's a pretty good game. Kids loved it. I just played because my kids wanted me to. We'll go ahead and empty that, and then we'll go ahead and refill it. And then we will set that on. Set that on. Yes, because we all want. Wait, I need you to come back this way. There we go. There we go. So let me clear the marked area. Okay, so we're good now. And we poured in there. We poured there. So all the concreting should be done. So we're going to go ahead and empty that. And then we're going to go back into drive mode. No, not really. I still have issues with the crane. I'm not even going to lie about that. The pouring stuff is pretty cool. Alright, so we can get out of here now. Alright, now we need to go dump wood beams and pallets of wood. What is this? What is this? What is this? Where do I get this from? Like, what is this? I don't understand. Like, I know what this is. I don't know what that is. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to move this truck. Okay, so we will turn here. Yeah, we'll bump over with that. Yep, sure. Yep, bang, no problem. All right, we're going to do that. Yes, you do get reimbursed. You don't get reimbursed as much as like you spend on it, but you know, you get reimbursed. I guess that's the penalty for not going and collecting it yourself or something. I don't know. Yeah. Uh, me and this, hey Damo, how you doing, bro? Me and this thing right here. See, this is wood beams, so I'm not understanding, like, what is this supposed to be? I will be getting over into your stream momentarily. I'm just trying to, I actually wasn't prepared to do, I was going to do SnowRunner tonight, but I was running behind. So this is kind of why I'm actually doing this. Let's see here. Is this one of the things I have to drop here? It looks like it. Let's find out. Yep, sure is. Okay, cool. But I was running behind, but I will be popping into your stream soonish. Be lurking, as I do. Would you? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to go and put this over into this area. Because this is technically what I classify as your storage area for your for your product. That's what I classify that as, storage location for your product. Now, it told me that I was going to need all this, so I'm going on the theory that that is correct. If I don't, then I'll throw it back on a freaking truck and take some of it back. But for now, it's going here. Let's see. Let's turn this around. Let's drag it back over this way. Should go there. Thank you. But I don't know what that big one is. Like, I don't know what that big area is. Because it says, wait, on it. Let's turn around like that. Turn around like that. Okay, that's that. So I've got, okay, so I need a package of ceiling element wood frames. Ceiling element wood frames? I think that's over at the, I think that's over at the sawmill. I think that's right. I will have to double check that because, and those are pretty big, so yeah. Yeah, it's telling me it's for the package of ceiling element wood frames. And again, I think you get those, you get the walls from over in town somewhere, like big town. But I think those that it's actually calling for right now are at the sawmill. Package of ceiling element wooden frame. Yeah, I think that's where they're at. So they're pretty decent size, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead while I'm here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull all these off, just in case we have to go get, because I'm pretty sure we'll wind up having to go get truss, like roof truss. If we're gonna have to do that, then we might as well go ahead and take all this out. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to go get roof truss. Unless they're doing a concrete roof, and I don't think they would be. Just from looking at the basic plan of the house itself, it looks like it would need roof truss. So we shall see. Um, I know I seem to be a little bit OCD with this, and that's because I am OCD in certain aspects. So this is why I spend my time like making sure it goes in the right spot and just not throwing it any which way. And yeah, it's worse on Farming Simulator. It's part of the reason sometimes it takes me so freaking long to actually do a Farming Simulator vid, because I'm a little OCD about everything. All right, so the last two, I'm turning the crane hook. You can turn it. On my controller, I have to hit. Now remember, it's PlayStation, so I can't think offhand what it would be on. But it's O, and then you use your left joystick to spin it. So yeah, I was a little over exuberant there. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now I don't know whether these will need to be. I can't remember what these are. I think they might be shingles or something. I don't know. I don't remember what they were called. So we'll place these. Can I put them over here? Yes, I can put them over here. Excellent. Let's just thank you. Whoops. A little too far there, Hoss. Right, let's try that again. No, no. Right there. Thank you. Move back just a, nope. There you go. A little bit more to the right. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, O, and then use your left controller to spin it the way you want. So yeah. With these, I'm not really worried about it because, you know, it is what it is. Let's get you down in there, and then we'll move back, and then boopity boop right there beside it. Thank you. All right, so we're done there. All right, there's our crane operating efforts for now, and then we have to go. Let's see. So it's there, and then it's jobs, I think. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to get roof truss. So the components we're going to need is going to be this, and that is gotten from the sawmill. And then we're going to need to do that. Then we're going to have to go get prefabricated walls. Then we've already got the pallet wood. Then we have to do unpacking. This also means that we're going to have to get, so we might as well get a couple of these while we're there. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's see. Our sawmill is right there. So let's go and get those. Excuse me, people, get out the way. There's a plane going over our heads. Fantastic. Beep beep, gotta go. Beep beep, gotta go. Beep beep, gotta go. Don't. Yep, you just need to get out of my way, bro. You just need to get out of my way. Apparently I need to go. Why didn't you tell me to turn back there, dude? That's just rude. I could have turned back there and been all better. No red light. So rude. So very rude. This is why you can't always trust your GPS, because it will lead you astray. I mean, he's fine. It didn't even dent his vehicle. He's fine. I mean, there might have been a scratch, but you know, that's about it. It was just a scratch. It's fine. And look at him. See, I actually helped homie because he actually got turned around. I ran over that civilian. Oopsies. He got turned around and he came up here to get in my way again. Oopsies. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. That was amazing. Let's see here. No, no, no. Is it this one? Machines, yes. Um, let's store the. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So can I get out? That's funny. Okay, people, I'm going to tell you right now. These are not made that they can flip this. Okay, I'm just saying this little fancy right here ain't no way. So in real life, um, that's not going to happen. More than likely in real life, you're going to go through the fence, the trees, and both those cars over there. Anyway, that's hilarious. What do I got to do? Oh yeah, I got to do that. Got to go to machines. I have to go down here and I have to send it to store. And I have to send that one to store. Did I store? I thought I stored that. Okay, I did. And now I have to go back to here to fast travel. Oh, that was hilarious. Hey, Mr. Why Not? How you doing, man? Okay. Boy, that was hilarious. I didn't even know you could do that in this game, but now I know, and it's cool. Let's see. I feel like I'm in an Abbott and Costello movie or something. Anyway, let's see. So let's go to the vehicle hall. And we can go this way and this way and this way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and repair that. Yeah. And then we'll look at this and we'll go ahead and repair that too. And then we'll get out. And then we'll go here and take it out. And go here, take it out. And there we go. All right. Let's see how well we can do on the next go round. This should be hilarious. Excuse me. Do you work here? Seriously, do you work here? Why are you hanging out here? It's seriously, mm, I don't know. I greatly appreciate that, Mr. Walnut. You're always welcome in here. Greatly appreciate you popping in. Hope you've been having a good week slash weekend, whichever way you want to look at it. So far, weekend. Words, especially after getting flipped by a freaking picket fence. That is hilarious. All right, well, let's try again. I already ran over like, oh, why is homie walking down the street in a suit and tie? I don't understand that. Have I got, like, have I got, what's going on here? Have I got, like, the Have I got the emergency brake on or something? Seems like it take forever to get this thing moving. Hello, goodbye. Oh, thank you, Miss Mama B. Appreciate that very much. So did you do anything today, Miss Mama B? Did y'all go fishing or any of that? Or you just kind of a relaxing day or? Well, I need to go fishing at some point. Like I look over this lake right here and I'm like, geez, that is some good fishing in there, I reckon. Oop, sidewalk. Just, just, mm. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Minecraft can be fairly relaxing. I have a really hard time with Minecraft, mainly because I'll get invested in building something, and the next thing I know, I've lost like 8 hours. It's it's sad, and that's mostly why I don't post. Like if I do Minecraft, that's normally why I don't post Minecraft builds, like Minecraft videos, because I'm building 99.3% of the time, and most people don't want to sit there and watch you build for 6 hours. Yeah. Well, that's good, Mr. Why Not? It's always nice to be able to sit down and just relax a little bit, you know? Just kind of kick back, relax. Don't stress. I mean, you just need some of those times like when you can just sit back and just say, you know what? I'm just, t- I'm taking today off. I'm allowing my brain to take the day off and just, be done with it type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever happens tomorrow, if there's like if you've got problems and there's like nothing you can do about them today because it might be something you have to deal with Monday. Well, you might as well just go ahead and wait until Monday. And I'm very sorry to hear that, Mrs. Mama B. I'm same here. I'm in that same boat, so I get it. Um, we'll go ahead and do that. I think I'll go ahead and do that one too, because it gave me the option to get all three of the parts, so I might as well just go ahead and do it. Um, you know, just because I can. Okay. Now yep, we're gonna have a little bit of fun on this one. Okay, so let's see. Hmm. I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is gonna work. I was thinking I could get all three of them on this. Yeah, I don't know. Like I can probably put two on here back to back. I think. Can you lift up? Thank you. Can we move that out a little bit more? And then, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what? Let's go ahead and put that there. Let's see what we can do about. Can we put it on top of that? Because that would be really cool if we could. Apparently it says no. That is so rude. So freaking rude. Like, I don't know how to load a truck. You could easily put that on top of it. That wouldn't even be 13.6. Seriously, guys? Come on. Y'all are playing me here, aren't you? Y'all are trolling me. That's what you're doing. I get it. I understand. Y'all are trolling me. Okay, let's see. So if I put that right about, I guess it's going to go there. Let's see. Let's reach out and pull this one forward. Just, I don't know, because we can, I guess. And we'll move it over a little bit. Whoopsies. Well, maybe not that much. Just lift up. I mean, I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised this crane is lifting this. Seems like it's a fairly hefty piece of equipment here. Unlike in Snow Runner, where it can't seem to lift anything. Alright, let's see. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. Okay. This is probably not going to end well, folks. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there right now. But you know what? Why not? I mean, we're not going under any bridges. So, yeah, should work. As long as I don't get, what's the word I'm looking for? Enthusiastic. As long as I don't get too enthusiastic, I think we'll be all right. I mean, we've got a little way to go with it, but, yeah. It also depends. I mean, personally, I would put some serious amounts of strap over that load. But I mean, like, it's almost like they're magnetized to the deck, the bottom two. The top one, it's just kind of hanging out going, hi guys. We'll see how we go. Yeah, we're not breaking any speed limit records here. Oof. Let's not hit the guardrail. That would cause it to jolt, and that would be bad. I can't take my favorite way back because that would also cause it to jolt. That would be a bad idea. Why are you people okay? You 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 need to move. You just yep. Go go go. Good. They don't need that stop sign. Just saying, if I do happen to hit it, they don't need it. It's fine. So yeah. Okay. We need to keep our calm and not go around this curve at 800 miles an hour. I think we might want to drop down a little bit more. I think we can get around it at 25-ish. Well, Miss Dustman, I'll be really, really honest with you. I'm watching the load more than I'm the sky, so yeah. Not really paying much attention to the sky right now, I'll be honest. I actually like, okay, there was a build that I was doing on Damo server, and um, it was a castle I was doing, and the only thing I looked on YouTube for was some general ideas because I was building a wall. Okay, now walls, you think to yourself, well, it's a wall. Well, yeah, it's a wall, but it's a it's a wall that you want to add some little something to. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want it to just look like a blank gray slate that's going upward. That's just annoying, if you know what I mean. Um, so yeah, I went on YouTube and I went on um what it wasn't Pinterest, it was images on Google. But I went and looked at walls, like medieval walls, and what other walls had been done, and like interior design walls and stuff like that, to get a general idea of how I wanted to give some more depth to my. Wait, did I miss my turn? No, not yet. How I could give some depth to the wall and create something that was more than just, well, more than just a wall, basically. Um, I don't know if you ever heard of Grian, 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 or what is his name? Waffles, I think is his name, Waffles. And then there's also Blue Nerd. Um, those two guys, I got some of my concepts from. Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, you can get inspiration from anywhere. Me, like I said, I looked at Grian. I found him on YouTube. He's actually part of Hermitcraft. Um, so his waffle, no, not waffles. I'm thinking that I'm thinking somebody else, not waffles. But yeah, um, so yeah, I do look for certain things in the hopes of finding inspiration, but like I don't sort of copy it straight over, if you know what I mean. I like to put my own personal little touch to it. So yeah, and I didn't turn the lights off on that truck over there, which is probably not a good idea. So we'll jump out of this and I'll run over here. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm only going to be going for about 12 more minutes or so like that. So what I'll do is when I get done with this stream, with this, I will actually go over to my Minecraft world if I can remember how to get into it on stream and kind of show you sort of what I've built on my Minecraft. Well, mine and Damo's Minecraft world. Just to give you an idea of how I sort of build stuff. Um, I mean, like Damo's roommate, Miss Sunchaser, Cole Sunchaser. Well, she's known by nothing but both names. She's she's fantastic. Like she really kind of gets into it. Um, she does some fantastic builds. Like I said, I'll have to check and see if my Minecraft is up to date. Actually, I'm sitting here promising things, and I don't even know if my Minecraft's up to date. Jeez. Um, But I'll have to look and see if my Minecraft's update. Shouldn't take long for Minecraft to update. But I don't want to give away any passwords or anything like that. So sorry guys, that coughing sneeze came out of no freaking where. Wrong one. Wrong button. But yeah, we it's the server that he has, that well we have, whatever way you want to look at it, Damo server is a more or less a forever world. So like you can come in and well, if you're in there with us, then like we were building railways to all over the place and subways or whatever you want to call them, type of thing. What am I doing? Oh, right, got it. No, 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 we're going this way. Thank you. Um, Putting in tracks and building different locations across the world for like villages and things like that. It was kind of cool. But we just like kind of ran out of time for it, to be quite honest. Damien's basically working during the day, and then at night he's usually streaming. Right now he's streaming. We play in Survivor, so now don't get me wrong. Because I'm mostly building, I will actually go into creative to do certain things. Because I have a really, really, really bad habit of falling into lava. I mean, if there's even one block of lava around, you can bet that at some point I'm probably going to fall into it. So if I'm building anywhere near lava, um, yeah, he's doing XCOM and Fallout right now. That's kind of his forte. Um, but I really don't have time because I'm playing 3 or 4 games right now. So I'm doing ConSim, I'm doing SnowRunner. I'm still doing some FS. I just haven't put up any videos lately because I've been slack. Um, uh, Wall element. What? Oh, um, and I've got my own games that I'm playing that aren't on stream that I'm playing. Plus trying to take care of my mom and property and all this stuff. So I do have some limitations on what I can do, unfortunately. Yeah, all that. Not to mention that's what I'm streaming. Then I've got Dawn of War 2 uh, Definitive Edition that I'm playing, and I've got Space Marine 2 that I'm playing, and I've got Battlefield 6 that I'm playing, although technically I should probably say I'm not playing it because I haven't had a chance to play it in 2 or 3 weeks now. So, yeah. But normally we play in survival, like the whole time is normally survival. I'm in creative when I'm building. Any other time I am in survival mode. So, but if I'm building, I'm usually in creative. Depending on what I'm building. Let me rephrase that. Depending on what I'm building, like if I'm building my base, I am usually in creative. If I can get Minecraft to work and it does what I want it to do, you'll probably see why I'm in creative. Because if I fall off of certain areas, I'm dead, dead, dead. I am absolutely terrible about falling off heights. I get in the zone, so to speak, and once I get in the zone, I kind of lose my focus and lose like I'm there to sort of I get in I get build focused, like if you know what I mean. And when I do, I kind of forget, oh, by the way, there's an edge there. If you fall off of it, you're dead. There's actually times you can actually go on some of his streams where he's streamed, like Damien streamed some of what we were doing on Minecraft, and you can see where I've literally just I had wings like the not the wing. What are they? The oh my God, what's the name of those things? The things you can pick up from the end um, that allow you to kind of glide, if you know what I mean. I can't remember the name of them, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Um, I even had those on, and like I still wound up splatting on the ground. It was that bad. Yeah. So yeah, I am terrible with heights, and I am absolutely terrible with lava. So anytime I'm anywhere near lava, I'm either going to get rid of it or I'm going to build a very wide bridge over the top of it because I know me. And if I'm not paying attention, which sometimes I don't, I will be going splat into the lava. And I mean, I've got diamond gear and all this other crap, and you know, and then here I am splatting in the lava and losing a really good pickaxe and stuff like that. And it's like, I really don't need this. I mean, Damien likes to pick on me about that, but I mean, it's true. So it's not like I can't. It's not like I can't say anything to him about it. It's like, you're right. I mean, I do fall in love a lot. So yeah. You're kind of right about that one. But like I say, Sun Chaser has got some absolutely gorgeous builds that she does. Like, unfortunately, like I haven't had the time that I would like to have on certain builds that I've done there. Um, but yeah, well, just look, go get in your happy place. Thank you. What am I supposed to be unpacking here? What 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 am I supposed to unpack? Oh, I'm supposed to go unpack that. Sure. Okay. Uh, okay. What are you like? Okay, sure. Apparently, I'm building a duplex. Okay. I have advanced in a player level and have received. Oh, well, okay, sure, cool. All right. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt. I'm going to leave this here. So you might get a blank screen here for a second, and then we'll see if I can't get into my Minecraft world. So let's see. How am I supposed to do this again? Oh yeah, here it is. Let's just return to desktop. Boopy doopy doo. Okay, so where is it? Where is it? There it is. All right, so we're updating. Yes, of course we are. Like I said, it's been a few months since I played Minecraft. So unfortunately, I haven't updated it in a bit. Let's go here. I think it's that one. Um, okay, so I don't know if you can see anything right now, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Promise. Let's see. We're just installing a few things, apparently. And then, I mean, I have to admit, at least like the installs aren't like massive. You know what I mean? Like it's not like crazy. Okay, so let's, whatever. That's weird. Can you still hear me, Des Bunny? Yes. Can't connect to server. Get sub back to, okay, back. Um, okay, so it looks like I'm having some issues here for some reason. Um, wait, what? Well, I hit the wrong button again. Sorry, guys. I was supposed to hit. I don't understand. Um, yeah, it's always the wrong button, apparently. Okay, so let's see here. Let me try to get back in the Minecraft launcher. Like today, computer, please. Sometime today. Anytime today would be fine. Hmm. Apparently we are, let's see here. Everything seems to be, okay, so apparently that is not happy. Okay. So let's try this again. Okay. Now, uh, yes. All right, I'm still working on it, guys. It's apparently there's a problem. So I'm not really sure what the problem is with the server. Maybe, I'm not sure. Why can we not connect to the server? That's what I'm not, so, okay. So let's go back. I don't have anything on single player, so that's a bit of an issue. It might be that the server is no longer on that one. So let's see. How do I installations? Let's look at that. I don't know if he has or not. What I'm trying to look at is seeing if um I just update it, but we have the latest release. But maybe if I mean, it's not like can I roll back? Because I think we were on 1.21.11. I don't remember. Sorry, guys. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm probably gonna have to end it there, and then I'll have to locate the server, update my Minecraft to the server's update, or may have to roll back to that server's update. I'm not sure. But I'll have to get with Damien to see where the server stands at the moment, and see whether or not it has um, been updated. Because if it hasn't been updated, then that means I just updated my Minecraft to the latest release, which then I have to find out what release Minecraft's on so I can go back to it. But unfortunately, I am very sorry for that. I thought we would be okay. Because I hadn't said anything about it being turned off or updated or anything like that. So I'll have to contact him and we'll get together and try to figure that out. But um, what I'll do, Miss Mama Bear, is I will go back through a couple of his videos and I'll snapshot a couple of my builds so that you can see them. Actually, I think there's one on my channel now that I think about it. See if I can bring that up. Where is it? There it is. I think there's one on my channel that I don't know if I can, where is it? Go to channel. That would help. Um, videos, no live. I think I did a live. Um, okay. So, I mean, I'm not, I'm not low, but it's like, okay. How do I actually get this? Like, how do I get OBS to actually look at my desktop? Um, how do I get it to look at, let's see, view, open multi-view? So, display, whoopsies. That's gotta be, no, no, edit. How do you get it to show the desktop? I am so confused. Let's see. Source, let's see. How do I select source? Source. Well, it says no sources selected, so maybe let's go. Nope, that's the wrong one. Settings, maybe? Da, da, da. Okay, output, audio, video. Resolutions. Okay, well, it's not telling me there. Check DM. Oopsies. Oh, that's funny. All right. Let's see. Scene collections? No. File. Well, where do I get the sources from? Sources. Sources? Is that sources? No. All right. So let's see. No. Let's look. No. Sources. Okay. So here, let's look here. Capture any full screen application. Desktop? Where's desktop? I'm looking. I'm looking. I have to uncheck. What do I have to uncheck? Oh, sources. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just do that. Sources. Well, that's just it. I've got game capture. I've got desktop audio, game capture, and I got mic under sources. So I'm not understanding is where you have all those because I don't have all those. That's so rude. Because I click up there. Microphone. Okay, so that's that. Okay. What about this? Can we do a specific window? Mm, um, why can't we do that? So that's yeah, I'm not getting okay, maybe I need window capture? Desktop? No. Where is it? Display capture? Application, audio, browser, maybe browser? No. So I need to display capture, I guess. Image, media? Maybe media. Okay, so cancel that. That's not gonna work. Let's move that. Yes. So let's go to display capture. Make source automatic. Um, let's go to the primary. There we go. We should have a picture now. Yes, I think. Maybe. Yes. I think we do. Okay. So, this is going to be kind of, let's get out of that for a second. Um, So this is some of the buildings I've done, Mama Bear. So this is well, I don't remember what this was exactly. I think this was something I was building, and it's in a village that I built. Um, it's sort of a kind of a keep type area. So I guess I could let myself explain that, but I think Damo's in it. So
Villagers.
okay. So over here, as you can see, we have a lot of villagers and a lot of guys over here having lots and lots of fun. Um, I have a setup over here that I can actually take villagers and move them into train carts and ship them off wherever I want to. But this is sort of a building that I created for kind of a keep so that visitors come in and I hadn't put all the beds in it and all that stuff yet. But yeah, this is sort of what I was doing there. Um, and as you can see, let's see if I can get myself to go over there, show down in there. There we go. So pause. Okay, so this is a library of sorts. Let's see if I can speed this up a little bit. Maybe I'm smart enough to go down in here and yeah, this is coming out of the keep that I was in. I didn't set up anything else in here, but there's ways of making this all nifty and everything. And then I had this is the bottom of the keep. So, like I said, it's I kind of build all kinds of stuff. Like this is sort of a setup for me to yeah, mine's not flat. There is no flat. there are there are parts of it that are flat, but it's not flat, so to speak. I try to build with the terrain, if you know what I mean. Like, that's what I try to do. I don't always do it, but I try. Um, I'd love to be able. Okay, so this is sort of me doing a. This was a this area here. I set up as like a. I don't know what you'd call it. All this is what I built all this. So this is like on our server. I built all this. That's if I can get myself to go up here. Technically, this is a smelter, like an iron forge. This is where they work on iron and everything. Um, I had some fire fire smoke type stuff set up, kind of thing here. So I don't do a lot of extra, if you know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. But as you can tell, this is a way down. This goes down to a dock, way on down yonder. As you can see, I created the whole thing all the way down to the dock. These are my walls that I created to sort of like have um, kind of have like a 3D, like it stands out. Like it's not just a flat wall. Just like these aren't flat stairs, you know. And I always like putting vines over stuff and blah, blah, blah. And even with like I change up, yeah, I build redstone stuff too, but I try to put in like different textures so it just doesn't look so flat. I don't think I'd finished up with the walls on this build, so I hadn't put any textures into it yet. But then, here's our dock down here. That's basically what it was created for, was to so ships can come in and, you know, blah blah blah. So as you can see, it turned out pretty well. This area to the right, if he'll ever go back that way, if I can get my like because I can't get in the server, this is the next best thing, I guess. But over here, that was just a deep hole, and I kind of blocked the water off. As you can see, I went all the way down there with it. This is a library right here. So this area I was going to turn into a park. And then we had other areas back here. As you can see, like this whole thing, each level has been changed up. So I still don't think I was finished with this is the villager house. This is where they go in and they have fun and create more villagers. And this place was at one point fully packed, like it was fully packed. Um, lots of villagers, and then off to the right we had this is a chicken farm we put up. These are where we like get these guys their stuff, their trades. And I have these marked for the books that we picked up out of our main library over there. So yeah, these are all books. Most of this is stuff that we need to use, and there's a lightning rod right there to make sure that lightning doesn't strike. We can never keep enough beds on this place. Like the villager count here is insane, just completely insane. Um, the monsters can't get to them there. Like they literally can't get to them there. I have everything like I've lifted everything up to where the monsters can't get to them, and I've also fenced them in too. So that's another thing. Like completely fenced them in. I've got plenty of light around that area to make sure that nothing spawns. Um, yeah. So it it's a it was a lot of work, but I got it done. So they're in pretty good shape over there. Now this hang on. As I was passing over, I wanted to show you. Let's go back. So all right, so all this area down here is trade stuff. Every single bit of it is trade stuff. The building over here is actually an inn, but it also has a cleric in it. There's an armorer. I can't. Everything in here has. I think beds are in there, but all these little buildings here, they're actually tents set up with merchants. Um, all this is lit, so nothing spawns. If we go over here where I'm headed now, you'll see that these are my farms. These were the initial farms I first set up, and along with this area over here. So yeah, this is all my farm stuff. As you can tell, I haven't cleared it all up yet. I actually built a road going all the way back up over there, and then a bridge over it, the whole 9 yards. I just kind of went a little crazy with the bridge, like the road coming up and everything else. Spawn is actually over here, our main spawn. As you can see, there's a lot of crevices down here. This is our main spawn down here. And then of course we've got, I was planning on putting something right here. That's what I'm talking about in the video. But let's see if I can actually, okay, so I think here, yeah, here. This is where I set up my semi-automatic farms. I have semi-automatic farms down here. I created the area coming down here. I even set up a waterfall, so that was kind of fun. Let's see, here we go. All right, so let's see. This is, oh, okay. Well, this is my main base that I'm building on in that world. As you can see, so I spent a lot of time over there building the village and everything. So as you can see, I haven't had a lot of time to work on my main base. But if you look, um, yeah, I've put a lot of work into this. Um, I I can't even. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know, a year, 2 years, something like that. Not full time, mind you. I haven't been doing it full time. Mainly when I get the chance, I go in and I build. That's basically what it is. When I have the time, I go in and build. And as you can tell, like this whole area, like this was all, this is me flattening out areas and having, hills on them. This is going to be a small village area. Then I'm going to actually build down into here. This is going to be more village area. Then it'll probably go over here and there'll be I'll build here. This is be village. And then up on the edge over there will be a watchtower. There'll be watchtowers here. Um, like I say, and I try to keep my walls all looking the same all the way around the buildings that I'm doing. This is going to be the main tower right here that we're passing with the dirt. All this is going to be winding up as a major watchtower over here. So yeah, uh, I should, but like I said, like this, that I have spent like 4 hours just filling in here, lifting or dropping, and it's so boring to watch somebody just replacing dirt. You know what I mean, Miss Mama B? Um, Everybody loves to see like the end result, but nobody wants to see all the work that goes into it. Um, I really wish. Let's see. Hopefully, I will go down in here because what I want to show you down, like all this has been created. These are bedrooms that I've created in here. Like, and then if I'm smart enough, like there'll be other places up in here as well that will be bedrooms for like this king, queen, nobles, whatever. Um, Hopefully I'm going down here now. All right, so this, as you can see, there's my walls. I had to recreate this entire opening, and I still don't think it's even, but I had to recreate this entire opening. Um, and underneath this is glass. So this is where ships come in. They dock here. They can dock inside, have ships rebuilt, whatever. Um, and underneath this is glass. And you can barely make out the structures underneath, which are holding the glass up for all the water that's in here. Hopefully, this video I am going to be actually going through. Yes. So you can kind of see underwater down there, kind of how cool that is to me, anyway. Um, but yeah, it comes out to about here. Um, am I going to go underwater or not? Come on, dude. I actually built, yeah, I actually built in these areas here are going for cargo storage and stuff like that. I actually built in a secondary entrance up here for wagons to come through here, and I'll have an exit somewhere. This is all storage area that as you can see, I haven't done anything with yet, but you know, it's there. And then I built in an area here that I'm going to be working on for some other stuff. I have it all in my head. Like there's no drawn out plans anywhere. It's all in my brain or out of it, whichever, depending on what phase I am in when I'm doing this. Um, but I was really proud of the underwater area that I did here. I spent a lot of time down here. I probably spent, I don't know, 12, 15, 20 hours down underneath here. Um, that actually goes somewhere else as well. And then as you can see, I've started redecorating all this. It'll get better. Uh, I'm I'm never really done with anything. Um, because I get a little bored in certain places and I go and do something else. But here you go. This is my underwater area. So as you can tell, put a lot of work into this. By the time I was actually done with this entire area, because I actually did go to each one of these and built trees, and I put, I think I was putting a map up here or something like that. But every one of these has got, like, it wound up that each one of these cubby holes wound up with apartments in it and all that nifty stuff. And of course, I have slime here. Never seem to be able to finish all of it because it's just, yeah. So here's your little apartment. You can pop in, you got a little bed, got you a little desk, all that nifty stuff. Got you a food area. Did I put a couch? I don't remember if I put a couch or not. I was going to put a couch. I guess I forgot. No, I put a dining room table. That's fine. It's fine. You can sleep there. Yeah, it's fine. And then we put another one right up above it. Same kind of layout, because it just made sense. So yeah, but yeah. And then I think I had 5 or 6 of these on each side. So yeah, it kind of worked out that way. And then I had the little trees I built, um, just using fence post and oak leaves, and then the vines. Like I used actual vines, and then I used like the bushes of like oak tree bushes to make vine looking areas. So yeah, I don't know if I actually like I even put in different colorations, like just kind of make it look different. So made sure I had good lighting in here because I didn't want to get spawns. Because at some point I'd planned on putting villagers down here for trade. Well, thank you, Miss Dustmoney. It took me a while to actually get those arches to go the way I wanted on them too, so it was a pain. You really couldn't believe how much of a pain it was. But I think I can't remember if yeah, there's actually down here. There's actually this is part of the base. So when you go out, you can go back over that way. This is part of the base, and it leads you down into a lush cavern. And I had plans to turn this into like a little hideaway getaway for village type area, like a big village type area. But that village area wasn't going to be built into the stones. It, hey, Mr. Steele, how you doing, sir? But that one wasn't going to be built into stones. This was going to be more like I don't know, like the Maldives, Polynesian type. I was going to try to take some of it from like bamboo huts and kind of stuff like that, and just kind of have them popped around here and there. So yeah, but it's a whole lot of building because these caves are huge, in the cave thing, and the caves, whatever it's called, God, I can't remember that update, but the caves update, the caves in this is just massive. So I was going to have to figure out, like how far I wanted it to go and all this other stuff. I mean, it was just massive. Not to mention, I was building over in Spawn. I was building just outside of Spawn. I was also building gunpowder farms. I was building iron farms. I was helping build Damo's area. I was helping build villages elsewhere, roads out there, blah, blah, blah. So unfortunately, I was pulled in a lot of different directions. Didn't get everything completed that I wanted to. Mr. Steele, Mama Bear was talking about some of her stuff, and I was just kind of showing off my build that I had done on my Minecraft server. I think it's here. No, there we go. This is my main base that I've been working on. And like I said, this is all I haven't been able to actually finish up. putting in textures and all that stuff. But yeah, I did a lot of work on this one. Um, I I do enjoy it, but it is a lot of work for me because I tend to build a lot. So I think this is where I was rebuilding everything, and let's just move along. Let's see. What was this? It was I really enjoyed building it, Mr. Steele. Like I really did. The only problem was is that I spent so much time building it. Um, but I think it was, you can kind of see if I can get this. As you can see, I kind of tried to make my walls look different. Like I try to bring them, you know, bring them to life, so to speak. Uh, to me, building a wall is kind of boring. Um, but I eventually did finish that underground area beneath the water, and yeah, it turned out really, really good. So, but I still have to get in there. I still have to polish up everything and all that stuff. But it was a lot of work, and like I said, there's a lot more that I build. So, like Damien's been over here, like he was building it. I built this for him. I built this setup. This is actually where you go into up and down areas. I believe this was for I can't remember what it was for. I think it was to the end portal or something. So I built this, kind of make it look kind of cool with the black and white, kind of set it off type of thing. Um, and those up there with the trap doors to kind of light it up, but not make it freak out too much. Um, I built this just randomly because Damien was asking me how do you build a house, and I was like, well, this is how I build a house, and I just built it, you know. Um, but I like to make sure that there's some type of you know, like there's something there. You know what I mean? Like I want you to see some dimension to the actual house. Um, Flat houses drive me insane. So, but this is all Damien. I helped out with a couple of things to kind of help him out because he kept having some issues. Yeah, three-dimensional. You want it to feel like it's actually a house and not just some flat piece of 2D cardboard or whatever. Um, but like I mean you can basically build out anything. I told him to tear that one down and rebuild it. I mean it doesn't really matter what you do. But yeah, um, I guess technically I think let's go back to here. Give Mr. Steele a quick look. Um, this is my underwater area. You can get a better glimpse of it if I bring this like this. So this is underwater. All this is underwater. All these are my arches to hold support on the glass that's above to support the water that's above us. Because, I mean, honestly, you're not going to, I mean, this isn't a fairy tale. You're not going to have that much water above you without having something holding it up. And I needed the middle uprights to show that it is supporting a fair bit of weight up there. So, we have a picnic area, we got all kinds of nifty stuff, sitting area. And then, like I was saying to them, I built in some apartments. This is 4 apartments right here that I just built into the wall or into the side of the mountain, so to speak. But I thought it was really cool because you can literally look out your window and look up and see water. It's not like you're seeing the sun. It's just kind of a different thing. It's 1 or 2 bedroom apartments. You can make it any way you want, but yeah, Mrs. Mama B, hopefully you like that. Like I said, now this is all vanilla. There is nothing in the world that we use or that we were on that we had mods. There were no mods, so to speak. Like we didn't do mods. We played on pure vanilla. So all this was done with vanilla. I would have loved to have had some mods that I could play around with a little bit, but unfortunately, just didn't have it. So I'll have to get back with Damien. Like I said, if you know Damien, you can actually look at some of his because he used to do regular videos about, he would go around and show people's places off. Um, just, as we had updates, so to speak. But yeah, this is just, like I said, like this video itself was an hour and 27 minutes long. It was me showing off a little bit of what we were doing. Um, and then we were building some other stuff at the time. So, but like I said, all vanilla, no mods. I think it turned out okay. Um, not the best builder in the world. Really enjoy doing it. Really love trying new concepts instead of just the square box type of thing, if you know what I mean. Love to try to, like this entire build, I had to sit down and figure out, like measure out the number of spaces I was going to need, where I needed to start my arch from, where the middle part was for my supports to go and all that stuff. Yes, math. And normally I hate math, but yeah, I had to do math. But it turned out the arches turned out looking pretty dang good. Like I said, um, you just got to know exactly how many back you need to go and all that. And so this is the one I started on right here. So I had actually started on that area back there, and it was too far out. So I had to go back in and that other area over there. So let's see. Well, I had to kind of do the math because of the arches. But yeah, so as you can see, um, this area here, this is sticking too far out for these, and I didn't want those to stick out past the arches. So to figure that out, I had to go back and then like over here, I had to sit down and figure out how I wanted this to arch, the insides to arch with the inside of this arch, but I had to step it back to be able to match this arch and get it exactly the way I wanted it. Anyway, long story short, it was a bit of math. I figured it out and it came out looking pretty good. But anyway, guys, I don't know when I will actually do another Minecraft video because, like I said, the majority of the time I am building in Minecraft when I actually do. And I normally set it up so that when I do a Minecraft video, um, I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I am building, and when I'm building, I'm probably going to be there for 5 or 6 hours. And most people are like, nah, bruh, I'm not going to watch you sit there and build for 5 or 6 hours, you know? So, I mean, like, you're knocking out blocks, you're putting blocks back in, you're doing math. Everybody's like, dude, what are you doing? Like I said, most of the time I found that people that like the building part of it would prefer you to do it not on a live stream, but more in like a time lapse video. And I'm not real good at time lapsing videos just yet. So until I get better at that, I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of Minecraft videos. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out here. I have been rattling on for the past like 40 minutes. Um, I appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Um, I will go and have a look at your video on Minecraft because I do like Minecraft, Miss Mama Bear, and anybody that builds in that, I really would like to watch them because I kind of like to see how they do things in comparison to maybe how I do things. So yeah, I will be catching up with that soon. I promise. Um, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for popping in and having a chat with me and for all your interest. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We should be back on Monday, barring any issues as far as rain, thunderstorms, etc. and so on. Yeah, we had a bit of a bad night with thunderstorms last night, so kind of held off of it. But take care of yourselves and have a great rest of your weekend. Appreciate you being here, and we'll talk to you later.